All right, everybody. It is 3:30 p.m. and it is time for Soul Polls Saturday. And once again, it's me. It's that VINCE, and I am TIRED. On God, as Lamar would usually say. Uh, Normally, I host this at around 1 o'clock p.m. until 2. But honestly, I've been running around all day because I have about a week's work that I've not done due to trying to adjust to my new schedule. So this live stream will only be for 30 minutes because I have to get right back on it. In fact, I have a number of other obligations I have to do, unfortunately, fix a couple of websites. Everything's just all a mess. But I just wanted to make sure for those that missed the midnight run last night, that little hour shift and everything like that, that everybody would be able to jump in, get a little Q&A in and stuff like that. If you have any questions that you want to ask the great one, you certainly can do that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to check a couple of things. Let's get a little music playing. What's up, Vince? The other Vince. Hope you're doing well today. Let's get a little music going. I think that's a good idea. Yes, indeed. Here we go. It looks like Lamar is working out. Let's go check in with him. I didn't see Chef Rush on live. Well, I mean, he was in the military warfare, so it is reasonable. What he probably does is he only sleeps 2 hours, and then he takes naps throughout the day. A lot of people talk about only sleeping 3 or 4 hours, but it's only because they take power naps. So given all the power naps, if you take 2 power naps a day for 2 hours apiece, that 4 hours turns into 8 hours. So that's how they're doing it. If he was only getting legitimately 2 hours sleep, that would be impossible warfare. I certainly hope you're doing well here. Let's check in on Lamar. Him working out.
All right, 1, 2. Thanks for the sub, Faith. Thank you. Woo. 1, 2.
It's like he's just working out right now.
I'm in Guyana. Damn, that's in Africa? If I get 50
Thought I'd leave
likes,
him a little
I'll play
message
Fortnite
here.
Tonight. I'll play Fortnite tonight. Hey Lamar, keep pumping. For the boxing match. You're right, Vince. Let's do this shit.
But yes, just want to check in, see how he's doing. Holy cow, look at this. 120 weights. Lamar's channel's really growing, so you guys got to really support him. That's my dog there. I mean, I remember when he first started out, Look at that, 125s. That is crazy. He's doing that for reps. Tell you one thing, Lamar's one strong motherfucker, Well, warfare, it really isn't. Herschel Walker used to do 2,000 push-ups and 1,000 sit-ups a day. There's a lot of performance athletes that do stuff like that. Herschel Walker was very famous for doing all those push-ups, and he still does it to this day. He doesn't even really hit weights. He also Herschel Walker Warfare only eats one meal a day as well. What he eats is he eats a big bowl of soup, and he has as much bread as possible, with a little protein. He eats a very massively large meal, obviously, since it's his only meal a day, and then he drinks water, in between. Let's get the music turned down a bit. But folks, get your questions in. Of course, always, if you wish to make a donation, you can, but be sure to smash that like button. It's really not hard to do 2,000 push-ups a day. If you do them in he probably does them in 4 sets. So, but don't forget he was in the military, so push-ups is not really going to be much for someone like Chef Rush. I mean, the push-up is the building block of the U.S. military, Push-ups and sit-ups, that's a building block. That's how people in the military get in shape there, Warfare. As y'all can hear in the back, I got laundry washing. I got to cook food in a minute. It's balls to the walls, folks. Then I got to clean out the sink and everything. A lot of hair and stuff. Penis hair, not this here. So, just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. Let's see what else is going on in the world of YouTube. Time Tellers streaming. Vegan Gays is streaming. God, what a pathetic woman. You know what she does? She actually streams really old content from weeks ago. You guys know that I debated her months ago, right? So, yeah. Oh, boy. But this is what happens when I stream off schedule. Ugh. And then just jump in early. People always wonder why don't I just stream just right then and there. It's because if I don't plan ahead, and stuff, But I'm really going to have to work on Saturday schedules and stuff. I think it's just different because I just started work, so everything is just all out of place. But folks, get your questions in. In the meantime, I'm going to be working in the back on the websites. Let's see what we got here. Looks like someone sent me Instagram. Oh, boy. Hey, Andy, what's up, man? I mean, if you work a third shift job, Andy, that's perfectly fine. But sometimes the body tells you that it needs a little bit more sleep than normal, so it's perfectly fine there, Andy. But good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's never nothing wrong with a little too much sleep. I sleep a lot, folks. I can't function without a minimum 7 hours of sleep. I need 7 hours, and I will go up to 10. The longest I've ever slept was actually 12 hours. I like sleeping. And the benefit of that is even though I sleep a lot, it allows me to run around and make the best amount of time possible. Because here's the thing: if you're getting very little sleep, your body's not fully recovering. Not only that, generally speaking, you fall asleep during the day, and that's not something I really do. So I'm more effective with the time that I am awake than others that only get 4 hours. So, Andy and everybody else listening, make sure that you get enough sleep at night. Listen to your body, okay? Try to avoid alarm clocks if you can. Because it's the weekend and I'm not working, I don't use the alarm clock. I wake up when my body naturally tells me to wake up. That's always the best way. But if you have to stay on schedule, try to go to bed as early as possible. And time yourself as far as to how long does it take to naturally wake up. But at the same time, still keep that alarm on. If you do that, you're going to be more refreshed. You won't fall asleep during the day. And you're going to be more active and effective in things, especially such as working out. Because remember, the sleep, folks, is the body's way of recovering from the previous day. It's recharging your batteries, Think of it as a Tesla electric car. You want to charge it up all the way. If you charge it halfway, then you're going to go a shorter distance. The body is the same way. Well, that's a little different there. People eat a lot of junk food because it's to compensate for skipping meals, in my opinion. People need to quit skipping meals. Now, whenever I've been working this week, whenever I do work, I rely on protein bars. Not protein shakes, but protein bars. Uh, because the benefit is it's easy. I don't have to shake up or mess or smell the protein shake bottle, and I'm able to get instant energy. Plus, I'm able to control and regulate my calories better. I actually seem to be less tired the more busy I am. Well, because you're not concentrating on sleep, but once you wind down, that's when you'll start getting sleepy. Gotta always give yourself time to recover. Non negotiable. Let's see what we got here. Like I said, I've been. Well, that's a lunch food. These are snacks as far as the bars are concerned. Warfare. For lunch, yeah, I will have a cat. I will have some tuna, and I'll have some crackers, and stuff. That's always good for you. What happened to my music? Son of a bitch. Let's get the music back. Yeah, you're talking about lunchtime food. What I'm referring to really is just canned Atlantic mackerel. You know, my family, Andy, used to actually take mackerel and scramble it with eggs. I always thought it was nasty, but, you know. Yeah, but as my family used to say when I was a kid, you better eat those eggs before I break your legs. What do you think of the pesticides found in cereals that contribute to infertility? Oh, you're referring to Roundup. I mean, that's exactly what it did. You know, I mean, stuff was toxic. You know, but I think there's going to be a lot of long term things. It's sort of like back in the 30s and 40s where, you know, everything was sprayed with DDT. Uh, and it turned out it caused cancer. So, in case you guys are wondering, I'm making a faceplate for one of the videos that I had. So, we'll go ahead and get that changed. There we go. Download. There we go. Then we're going to go to the studio. And we'll make this change. And we'll scroll down. There you go, folks. Faceplate for the channel. I will be making another video today. Yeah, that's not too bad there, Andy. That's actually pretty good. I've not eaten any mackerel or anything like that because, you know, there's only one recipe I like with mackerel in particular. It's just not functionable for me, you know, as opposed to salmon or albacore tuna or so. But you got to be careful as far as how much tuna you eat because it's got a lot of mercury in it. I try to limit myself to 2 cans, but whenever I was competing, heck, I would eat a can of tuna every single day. Tuna will get you shredded. All right, folks, we got 12 minutes left. Get your questions in because the great one has to get back to work. But I always want to check in on you guys. It's just been a very hard month. Or a very hard week at the very least. Oh boy. What a day, and it's not even ended yet, folks. Of course, naturally, You know, I also got to get to the gym as well and work out. Got to keep trained up, everyone. Either that or I may just work out at home. I think that would be a better solution. Because I need to start cooking and marinating and stuff. Ugh. Does a great one have a date tonight? Nope. But I do need to put on my schedule. I gotta check when my SSL certificates expire. Oh, this one doesn't expire for a while. Hey, Squeaks, what's up? Just checking in for a quick 30 minutes here. I'm inundated with pretty much with bullshit today, and I'll just be honest. Just a lot of work. But I hope you're doing well. None of these certificates are expiring. I don't know what they were talking about. But generally, this won't happen again because of... I just had to get adjusted for just this week, folks. You know, when you've not gone back to work in like 2 years or so, at least, you know, you just got to adjust to that schedule. None of these certificates are going to expire. Why was it alerting me that they're going to expire in 2 weeks? That don't fucking make any sense. Oh well. Does a great one want a date tonight? Maybe. Hang out with a couple friends. Because I've been at work there in a desk office here all week. I've not... You know, even though you work at a corporate office here, you don't really talk to too many people. What can you say? You talk to a general group of people, but, you know, it's pretty much like quiet hell, you know, sometimes. But it's like I said on the midnight run, you know, it's better to have an honest job there, Squeak. It's better to have an honest job, folks. I'm not going to go, folks, I'm not going to do OnlyFans. I'm not going to go and shake my ass for donations or anything like that, you know, like my cousin does. It's just embarrassing. It's like the people on his channel, I mean, they use him as a stripper, almost. Actually, that is a good description. He's a stripper for dollar bills. But, I mean, he does well with money, but, you know, again, integrity is priceless. It really is. But folks, we got 5 minutes left, so get your questions in. But make sure you smash that like button. And probably next week I'll stream at 1 o'clock p.m. I think that'd be a good idea. I know someone complained last week about me streaming late, you know. So technically I am streaming later than 1 o'clock p.m. or 12. But eventually I do need to set a schedule. I put this in at the very last minute, so... Yeah, none of my certificates are... I don't know what they're talking about. It's weird. I think he got the full $3,000 paid for him less than a week ago for the house move. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, now he'll have room for all those animals, the stank-ass rabbits, to run around and play. That's a good side of it, you know. He can just sit there, collect donations and everything, you know. But one thing's for sure, Andy, he's not going to be able to do that forever. Everything has an ending. I mean, even my Verizon job. But then again, there'll probably be another avenue of social media. I mean, look how big TikTok is. Have you guys seen my TikTok channel, by the way? I actually created a TikTok channel. Check this shit out. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's one thing I hate about TikTok, folks. They seem to always, you know, it automatically starts up. So, hold on just a minute. I'm going to show y'all this here. The content is pretty similar to my shorts on All right, folks. This is my TikTok profile. It has a listing of all my shorts, so but I keep some different ones up here. This is a combination of my Home Business King and my other channel. I mean, I don't really monitor it that much. The AI also submits to TikTok, so... Hey, look, folks. The great one is on TikTok. Oh, no, Frank, I'm not going to do that. I think that was a one-off thing, to be honest with you. You know, I didn't think he would call back, and he hasn't or anything, so I'm like... Hey, sometimes you gotta say, hey, thanks for the memories. I'm definitely gonna remember that shit. Oh, boy. Just some crazy stuff. But I'm having mixed results with TikTok. You know, one thing I can't actually see is how many views have I actually gotten. It doesn't show me that shit. Unless I'm not looking in the right place, possibly. But other than that, I'm going to get back to work there, Frank. I'm cleaning up and I'm fixing up the websites and everything. Because they've not had about a week's maintenance. I put the AI on it, but it fucked up a lot of stuff, so. But folks, it is 4 o'clock p.m. And that is the end of Soul Pose Saturday. I want to thank everybody for joining me. Be sure to thank Pugman, everyone else that has contributed to the live streams and the channel itself. So once again, folks, I'm going to get back to work. Wish I can stay longer, but that's the way it is sometimes, folks. But as always, peace and soul.
This ancient-looking bird.
How to survive the world's most...
This ancient...